Hello everyone, it is I, Emperor. And, well, who else would it be, right? After the recent update, Meteor Match, or as I like to call it, the confirmation of Pyro's next update, um, I got to thinking. Valve said the next, whoever won the war, Heavy or the Pyro, whoever won the war, would get new weapons. I may be wrong. I may have misread something, but I'm pretty sure it said new weapons. I'm not completely sure, but in theory, if I was on Team Heavy, if the Heavy won the war, he's not going to. Oh no, he is way too far behind to win the war. But if he did win the war, he got a new minigun. Like, I don't know, it'd be like the Tomislav, where it's just one barrel, and if you crouch, it was more accurate and shoot a lot better, making you like basically a sentry. You'd crouch and shoot. It doesn't matter what the stats of the weapon are. If we got a new minigun, I would never use it. Plain and simple, I would never use it. And that's where the title of this video comes from. I am cursed with an Australian weapon. To me, every other weapon is obsolete. Not only is my weapon fucking gold, but it keeps track of my kills too. And it gives me that sort of a... not like king over the peasants... what do we call it? I can't think of it right now. Darn. But, you know, after playing this game, because I've been playing since 2007, not to brag or anything, but, like, I mean, it's amazing I'm still playing this game after nearly 9 years. I've played it nearly nonstop. And, you know, there's many things that keep me interested. The community's crazy antics, you know, a scout in a corner crying for medic or something, or a spy outside a spawn that when you walk past him calls you a spy and then you have no idea where the fuck he is. You know, it's just... Or like a friendly Hoovie trying to feed the enemy team a sandwich only to be backstabbed by a spy. You know, it's just... The crazy antics, the craziness that goes on in the servers is one of the reasons I keep coming back. That, and now that there's comp, the new badge systems, that's pretty cool. That's going to keep me coming back. For a while, MVM kept me coming back, and with all their new weapons and different modes of gameplay with the robots. But Halloween, their Halloween updates kind of kept me coming back. You know, looking forward to the next boss. Only to have Valve kind of like not bring bosses back anymore. I'm getting off track. My point is, I have 4 Aussie weapons. My first one was a sniper rifle. My next one was a minigun. Then the sticky bomb launcher. And then my spy's knife. And, you know, ever since I got my... And this goes for any of them. Ever since I got my... I'm using my minigun as an example, because Heavy is one of my most played classes. I don't think ever since in 2013 when I got my Aussie minigun, I have never, ever used a different minigun since. Now, there's 2 reasons here. One of the reasons is, it's a fucking Aussie. It's a fucking strange. Why would you not use it? In the community, you have it's symbolic. It's like, this guy is above us. Do I like the superiority complex? Maybe just a little. I'm completely being an asshole here, but... And joking. I'm completely joking, but, no, the real reason is mainly just, you know, I got rid of all my heavy stranges. I got rid of all my stranges for my heavy after I got the Aussie minigun. Because there is no reason for me to ever use anything besides the Aussie minigun. I don't know why. I feel I can't be the only one. Like, you see a banana scout running around, you know, he has the banana hat, it's yellow. He has his shirt is yellow. Even his shoes are yellow. He painted everything yellow. And then he has his Aussie minigun. Same with a pyro. Pyro could have a yellow hat, a yellow scarf, and then his Aussie flamethrower. For some reason, when you get an Aussie, you get cursed. That's the only weapon you'll ever be using. It's a psychological thing. Now there is, I mean, you could. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, I'm sure some of you are probably saying, Emperor, why don't you just go into your loadout and change the weapon? That's a good question. And I have one thing for you. A Tom Petty song. If you guys don't know who Tom Petty is, he's a rock star from the 70s and 80s. This is his song. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels to be me. Seriously, you don't know what it's like to be me. Or in this case, somebody with an Aussie weapon. But it's not just Aussies. Let me tell you about a different plague that's spreading throughout the community. Strange weapons. Go into your loadouts. Tell me how many of your loadout slots are filled with strange weapons. That is, if you are a passionate Team Fortress 2 lover like me, you probably have many strange weapons. And really, why would you use a yellow, unique style weapon that doesn't keep track of your kills? Why would you use that over an orange strange that keeps track of your kills? It's nonsense. You wouldn't. Like, when you kill someone, they get to see how many kills you got on your strange. When somebody's, snooping through your backpack, they get to see how many stranges you have and how many kills you have on them. And really, the pinnacle, the top tier of stranges is Aussies. I mean, even the unusual weapons that drop now in the crates, they're not of strange quality. So to me, they're really pointless. I remember a time before hats, before weapons, when stock was the only thing you could use, and there was no questioning it. There was no idea that you would ever be able to use different weapons. The stock was just the way it was. And I played the living shit out of TF2 when it was just vanilla TF2, and over time, I got bored of it, and as soon as I started getting bored, Valve released a update, the Medic update, or Gold Rush update, and it intrigued me again. And once I started getting bored with the Gold Rush update, as soon as I was like, okay, I should probably go play a different game, I played this to the extent, wham, they revigorate my interest with a new update. This time it was Pyro. They added the flare gun, they added the back burner, they added the extinguisher, the axe with the barbed wire on it. Anyways, I got off track. My point is, I've been playing this game so long that I need to find something new to invigorate myself. And I'm not the only one with this. The famous YouTuber Star on TF2, he right up and ended and quit TF2. It just bored him. He could not make any more content for TF2. And you can't blame him for doing that, but for me, how I fight quitting TF2, because I played the living shit out of it, is I get unusuals. I wear unusuals. I don't really care for unusuals. I'd rather have strange cosmetics, but like stranges, stats, add so much more to the gameplay for me. Just being able to look back and see how many kills I got with a single weapon. And when I'm only using one weapon, as in an Aussie minigun, I never got to use my... Like, I believe I still have a strange brass beast that I have never touched. I still have a strange Tomislav I never touched. Strange Natasha, never touched. And it's a curse. The sole reason I keep playing is for stranges. But I'm only using this one strange. Like, you know, I play engineer, and I use this strange, a strange Frontier Justice, and then I use a strange Rescue Ranger. I use a strange pistol, strange PDA. There's nothing really else you can put in the PDA slot, but I mean, like, strange Wrangler. You know, I use all different things. But then, you know, you go look at my spy, and I have a strange big... is it Big Kill? No, that's his pistol. The Big Earner. I have a strange this. I have a strange that. But all I use is the knife. The knife has like 800 kills on it. While my other knives have only like 15. And that was before I ever got my Aussie knife. And you know, it really is a curse. First world problems, am I right? But that's what keeps me intrigued after all these years. Is in the community, an Aussie weapon lets people know that I'm serious about this game, that I love this game. I love this game so much that I'm willing to use a single weapon that shows how outstanding I am. Increases the longevity of my game. My love for TF2. Is it wrong that I need a status symbol in the community? Does it make me shallow? Yeah, it makes me shallow. I'm playing fucking video games online. Of course I'm shallow. But there's only really two fixes for this. One, you know, I suck up my pride and, you know, stop talking about how long I've been playing this game and how rich I am in this game and how my status symbol, why I don't want to use my status symbol in the game, and I should just suck it up and change my loadout. Go buy a strange brass beast and put it on, you know. And I could do that. It is an option. It is an option. But, yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. I'm too shallow, guys. The curse is real. You know, one thing I've always wanted to do was get a lateral with the Machina, but I've never gotten one. Not because of lack of skill, but because I'd rather use my Aussie sniper rifle or my Strange Huntsman. But Strange Huntsman used to be rare, but now it's not. But it used to be, Strange Huntsman used to be like $40, so I might as well bend an Aussie. But you know, the only way to fix this, like I said, is to suck up my pride. But that's not gonna happen. But or if Valve just decides to release, you know, maybe for the Mayan update, you know, City of Gold type shit, Colorado or Ponte Carlo. What am I talking about? You know, City of Gold. I don't remember what it was called. El Dorado. There we go. If they just, like, you know, decided to release more non-stock weapons in their Aussie variant, would have been a very good idea. But until next time, people. This has been Emperor, and comment in the comment section what you guys think. How often, like, if you have just a strange that you use. Like if you only use one single strange, or if you only use a single weapon for something, because it's very real. It is. It's very real. This curse. And until next time, people, this has been Emperor.